Hello everybody, this is Viveka from the Nourish Caveman and the Healing Foods Method. I am coming to you today on this holiday from Mexico, where I've been for the last week. Came here for a little bit of vacation and to do some work as well. Today I would like to talk to you about a subject that's very important to me, and that's Keto Paleo and why I do Keto Paleo instead of just regular keto. And also for some of you, hello Margaret, how you doing? Why I do Keto Paleo instead of keto, and what does it mean, Keto Paleo? Some of you who are new to keto or just started looking around about this ketogenic diet. And by the way, as you might have noticed, there is a lot of buzz about keto right now, and everybody's talking about the ketogenic diet. So I've been doing ketogenic diet for about 5 years, and I come from a paleo background. I used to be a paleo blogger, and I'm a nutritionist, and I use paleo as the main staple of the diet for my clients. And then I transitioned to Keto Paleo. So if you wonder why and what does it mean, let's get into this, and it will give you some really good reasons and what does it mean and why we're doing it. So first of all, what is Keto Paleo? You would think the first thing is like keto without dairy. Yes, it's that, but there is a lot more to it. There is, I recently saw a page on Facebook, it's dairy-free keto. Keto without dairy still does not mean Keto Paleo. So for me personally, as Viveka, as a nutritionist, Keto Paleo means, first of all, a therapeutic ketogenic diet. Means a diet that is designed for your body to heal. So what is this diet that I do? It comes first of all from a background of Dr. Weston Price with nutritional dense foods, as this is another kind of diet that I was trained into as I studied nutrition. And we'll look in a minute, we're going to look at why it's so important to have nutrient-dense foods. So not just any foods, but nutrient-dense foods, traditional foods that have been proven by hundreds and thousands of years to make humans healthy, and were used by many populations around the world, like the foods with the best possible nutrient content. The other part is the paleo part. So what does it mean that is a paleo diet? Let's be realistic. It's 2017. We are not going to be able to eat like our Paleolithic ancestors. It's just not going to happen. Most of our food has been processed in some way. Even the foods that are just straight from the farmer have been genetically selected. I can't speak English, too much Spanish here. They've been selected genetically to make bigger fruit or bigger, better crops, more productive. So as generation after generation of farming, foods have evolved, and they're not what they used to be. But what it means by eating paleo, in my opinion, is to try to eat as many unprocessed food or least amount of processed food as possible, more close to nature, and also avoiding dairy and avoiding grains and legumes. So it's kind of, in a way, like, a bit romanticized, but we want to try to eat the way that hundreds of thousands of years of hunter-gatherers ate before agriculture. So in a nutshell, this is it. For me, it really means eating clean, unprocessed foods, eliminating dairy, eliminating grains, eliminating legumes, more than anything else. And then, of course, we have the keto part. And the keto part is mostly the macronutrients, those famous macros that I always talk about, and that you guys that reach out to me are so worried about, am I doing the right macros? If I can only do the right macros, I will, do keto right. Yes, keto is based on the right macros. That means restricting carbohydrates and eating enough, such low level of carbohydrates to get us into ketosis. I'm not going to get into the whole ketosis process in this video, but I want to talk to you about why are we going to eat this way and what I call keto paleo. So what is your main concern? Like, I know some of you are viewing right now. I would love to hear from you. I know what I can see from my patients, from my readers on the blog, from my readers here on Facebook. So you people that are watching, if you want to share with me in the comments, we can address that too briefly. But I think that the main concern of most people that try a ketogenic diet is to lose weight. And this is one of the main concerns in the United States right now, I would say, for anybody that approaches a different way of eating or a diet, is the desire to lose weight. By the way, I just got this new fancy microphone right here, and I'm wondering if you can hear me okay. If anybody who's watching live right now, could you please maybe either give a thumb up or comment in the comments if you can hear me fine or if there are any problems, because this is the first time I'm using the new microphone, and hopefully we get a good reception. And I think there might be a little delay. Yes, I see a thumbs up. Thank you, Margaret. And Maria comments, I have not been able to lose. So yes, exactly that. You have not been able, thank you. And thank you for confirming that you can hear me. Otherwise I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Nobody hears anything. Pretty embarrassing. So haven't been able to lose weight. And I think, Margaret, that was the case for you as well. Margaret is one of my patients that had tried pretty much every diet out there, and she had a really big problem with her weight, was not able to lose weight, didn't know what to do anymore. And then she came to me and, did my program and tried to eat keto paleo and was very successful with it and was able to lose a good amount of weight. Yes, Donna, thank you for your comments. Absolutely. And that's one of the things Donna is asking. Would it be good for someone with Hashimoto's? I want to get right into that in a second. So go back to the weight. So main reason most people are doing ketogenic diet, not keto paleo, just ketogenic, is because they want to lose weight. But let's look at this a little bit better. What is lurking under this excess weight that you're carrying around? A lot of you just think, if I can lose weight, everything else will be better, will fix itself. It's actually something I always tell my patients or my prospects that come and talk to me and ask for my help. It's actually the other way around. The weight is just a symptom. It's not that if I lose weight and I force my body, I just make my body lose weight, everything else will get better. Well, guess what? If that was the truth, then first of all the diseases would kind of disappear once you lose weight, no matter how you lose it. So even people that do, surgery, lap band, or people that take, pharmaceutical amphetamines in order to lose weight. I think my tripod is sliding. Uh-oh, here I go. I also got a fancy new tripod. I'm trying to improve the quality of these videos, you guys, so that we are a little more professional here, but the fancy new tripod is sliding away. So if the idea was true that losing weight will fix the underlying issues, then people who lost weight in not such healthy ways as lap band or drugs, pharmaceutical drugs for weight loss, like, basically amphetamines. Remember the old fen-phen that was taken off the market? Well, guess what? People loved that. And they lost weight, but there was dire consequences. And the reason why it got taken off the market is because it basically slowly killed you. And, you know, I understand some people don't care. We all die at some point, and they say, I can just look good today and I'll die of a horrible disease tomorrow because I took this terrible drug, but I don't care because I look good today. Well, that is not my philosophy. And I still like to look good today. And I think that for 49, I am in pretty good shape. But that is done in a healthy way. And that's my mission. Thank you. It's my mission to share it with you because I really hate to see people who feel sick and don't look their best, and you can see the fatigue and the unhealthiness on their bodies, on their faces, and they're desperate to be better and to look better and to feel better inside their skin. And I want to help for you to achieve those goals. So what is lurking under this weight loss that dooms us or that plagues us? And we are constantly looking in the mirror. The weight loss is the first thing we see. We don't see unbalanced hormones. We don't see a sick thyroid. We see the weight. We see also the hair falling out and other things, but the weight is the main thing. So what lurks underneath? There are a number of things, not that many actually. The root causes are not that many, so we'll look at them now. Like one of the main ones is toxicity. So a toxic body, and it can be toxic mold, or it can be heavy metals, or it can be pesticides. There is something in your body that is stuck in there and it's toxic, and your body is protecting you from these toxins with weight gain. Also, it's impairing your ability to lose weight. Another thing that lurks under your weight loss, your impossible weight loss, is chronic viral infections. This is recently, there has been in the nutrition world a lot of talk about viruses, and viruses, especially the viruses of the herpes family, like the EBV, the famous Epstein-Barr, infamously famous. There is a lot of talk about that recently. And good products are being developed, like herbal products, in order to address these issues, but keto paleo as well. Molds and toxins and viruses, and also bacterial infections. Sometimes we have chronic bacterial infections that are present in the body, and these are all things that congeal together, and they are connected to each other. They are all working together. Everything in the body is connected. So the best way for us to start approaching this weight loss problem is to get your body healthy, and then the weight loss will happen pretty much by itself. But also, autoimmune conditions, those are like, it seems like I'm a little bit all over the place today. Too much vacation, I guess, is not good for the brain. That's why I made myself a little roadmap so I don't forget half of the things that I want to share with you today. So they're all connected. And now let's look at specifically how keto paleo addresses those things more specifically. So first of all, keto paleo, the paleo part, eating clean foods, unprocessed foods. That means removing toxic load from the food we take in, ideally from everything, from an environment, from our household, but especially from the things we put directly into our body, which is food, and on our skin. So that is the paleo part. So paleo helps us lighten the toxic load that makes us sick and unable to lose weight. Then there is the ketogenic part, and the ketogenic part with the famous macros, that helps us reduce things like insulin resistance. It helps us rebalance the hormones, starting with insulin and cortisol. It helps us reduce inflammation, and those are really important parts of healthy weight loss. Then it comes the third part, which is the nutrient-dense part. like Dr. Weston Price, nutrient-dense foods, eating real food full of nutrition so we don't have to supplement so much. That is important because you want to give the body the energy to heal. And until the body is not healing itself, again, we can't lose weight. So I made it a little convoluted, but really it's few basic elements. And it's all in order to lead to the famous why I can't lose weight. Now I want to talk about Hashimoto's specifically and autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases are not a hopeless cause like doctors might want you to think. They can be helped, they can be healed, even if I'm not legally allowed, but I'm a nutritionist, so, I can't really be sued or they can't take my license away. I'm not allowed to say cure, but yes, autoimmune diseases can be reversed. Doing the right thing, making the right steps. One of the things is very important, again, detoxification and gut healing. It's basic for healing in autoimmunity. And I think I will do a video on autoimmune diseases soon to go more specifically. We did a video on hormones, I think it was 2 weeks ago, just to explain the connections between macros and, why they don't help when the hormones are imbalanced. Also, I'm going to do a video soon to talk about autoimmune and how that, with the proper diet, we can really help these conditions and reset our body, like reset, clean up, make progress, and lose weight, which is kind of the cherry on the cake and what we all want. But it's also about not just the weight, it's about the vibrancy of your life, your energy, how you feel every morning when you get up, and how you feel when you look in the mirror and, you can tell that you're feeling good, you're energized, you're happy, you feel good inside your skin. So I hope that not quite so concise video helped you understand why we are doing Keto Paleo and what does it mean. Now, if you have any questions about it, any other questions, this would be a good time to post them for me. So we have a couple of minutes for this video. I would love to answer anything pertinent to Keto Paleo and why we're doing it. And otherwise, you can always post them in the comments. I will post this video again on the Facebook page, and then it will eventually be on my blog so that you can all find it. It will also be posted on my YouTube channel. And for those of you who want to hear more and want to know more on how to heal with Keto Paleo, you're welcome to follow me here on Facebook, on my blog, The Nourished Caveman. I'm also on Instagram, and by the way, Instagram is the place where I usually put not so much my recipes, but the foods I actually eat, me, Viveka, doing Keto Paleo. Traveling, like here in Mexico, it's been kind of challenging, so I've been, putting some pictures of the food that I managed to find that are more compliant to my way of eating, trying to dodge the beans and the tortillas. You're very welcome. I'm glad. Thank you for watching. I'm glad this info was helpful for you. Thank you so much again for being a follower and watching. And I will keep bringing you good information to help you succeed in your journey to health.